Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another one. We are back in these streets. We are back talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why? Because the reunion is coming fast. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, I'm Intisar. Do me a favor, bust down, subscribe, okay? All my girlfriends call me Zar. Join this married tech and support group so we can grow and glow in love, hair, magic, love, sex, all of that, okay? I'm feeling really good today. I just got finished watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, and if I could be very honest, I was moved. That's my truth. I was moved. I thought it was really beautiful. Thought it was a great last episode. Honestly, I thought it was one of the best season finales I've seen in a very long time. And it just kind of exuded girl power, and I'm really here for that. So, I'm coming through with 2 units from Outre, okay? We have Outre Veena, okay, 1B in 26 inches. And Outre Rumi, okay, the wig pop, synthetic wig pop in 10 inches. I figured I'd do both only because y'all know how it is. Sometimes we be talking about this mess and then I'm done. And it's like, we got more wig left, okay? Or we ain't got no wig left. So I'm coming through with these 2. And I guess we could just dig on in and talk about this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the season finale. She by Sheree has fashions, honey. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, She by Sheree is here, okay? And I tried to get on the site. I've been trying to get on the site for a minute and I haven't been able to. So y'all must let me know if y'all was able to get in. I need to know. Like, I need to know if somebody was able to get in because I'm trying to purchase some fashions. Sheree, get it together, honey. Now, both of these units are going for about just under $25 on most wig sites. I'll make sure I add it to my Amazon store as well. Go ahead and check that out. I done added a couple things, okay, on there that I like. My husband organized it for me. He's such a sweetie. This unit is a full cap unit. We love those because they like fitted caps. We love a fitted cap situation, okay? She has 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back, adjustable straps, okay? We're kind of forever. My assumption is that the other cap will be the same thing, so I might not run through that one. Now, I was really, really happy to see. Well, first of all, I was really nervous for Sheree. Let me keep it 100. Because Sheree couldn't afford another mix-up like that. She just couldn't. And we really needed her to provide us with some kind of fashions this time around. Because, listen here. If we got one more thing, I actually don't even... She by Sheree is a great name, don't get me wrong. But I'm even tired of hearing that. And that's the truth, okay? Now, this episode opens up. We have, I don't even know where it opened up, but I figured I'd talk about everybody separately. So, Marlo's mother comes to visit, which to me, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Now, and this is where I think Marlo was trying to go with us, but maybe for some reason she missed the bus. But I love seeing her just be her. You know what I mean? Navigating her family issues or her mother or her relationships, all that stuff. Because that shit is real. Like, you don't have to, all this other glitz and gold. I know, I recognize people may like her because of that. But to me, it's just all extra. You know what I mean? And I feel like seeing her, these moments where she's having authentic conversation with her mother and things like that, that's what I like to see. I don't know about y'all. So we see her get into it with her mom about, you know, asking her for too much money and everybody asking her for money or always want to bring, and in the state that her mother was in previously. And I think that it is all so telling why Marlo acts the way she does. It's also telling why Marlo and them boys be going through it the way they do too. Like, I'm feeling like it just oh, this is easy. Oh. It just makes too much sense to me. I'm just gonna put this back a bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she has really done a very good job of being the villain this season, but we haven't gotten to get to know her. And that's been kind of like sucky, if we're being honest. Like, it's kind of sucky to me because it's like, watching Marlo in these moments with her mother is very clear to me that I actually like Marlo. And I like the girlies that are like Marlo. I just want her to be less of a, like, she don't have to be so combative, but you can see that it's a part of the lifestyle. It's a part of they all like that at home. If you picking up what I'm putting down, her mama too. Y'all see my little bump? Bitch, it's trying to out me. Like, but she like, it's so clear that they all going through that at home. And I just want her to have like the opportunity to be like lit, like be a nice woman. Cause we could see that she could be that way, but it's too much drama though. Like all the crying and storming out. Like Kandi said, like it make you love your mama. Like, you know what? She gets on my goddamn nerves, but she mine. You know what I mean? Like, and she act right when you see stuff like that. But even talking about Kandi, her talking to Mama Joyce about her estate planning. I know you talk to your mama about everything, and I talk to mine about everything, so I want to be clear on that. But I think I be feeling like, y'all be feeling like she be wanting Mama Joyce to have something negative to say about Todd. I almost feel like like, do I do anything else? I even like the long bang. I'm a long bang girl. So I almost feel like she wants to give her mom the opportunity to say something. And I was looking on the comments on some of these videos, like from these like pages that actually like post from the, like, you know, post certain things about the storyline or the videos from the show. And one of them had said, like, it's very clear that her mother is protecting the bag, not Kandi. And that's how I feel. Like, I feel like Kandi has people that she has put in charge. Why you think you're supposed to be one of those people? And also, how the fuck you think you gonna outlive her? I mean, not to say that who knows what happens when it happens, right? But are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, girl, let her live. And if she got people that she want to put in place, also let her do that. Like, also let her do that. Y'all, I want to braid this so bad. Y'all think I should braid it? I just feel like she be asking her mom to do stuff that really, in all honesty, is none of her mama business. You know what I mean? Like, wherever my money is going is where it's going. I just feel like it's just not her business. And I just don't understand why she keep including her. It's like, yeah, that's your mama, but you know your mama feel a way about your man. And then you put her in situations so she could say something disparaging so you could backpedal pussy pop for her. And I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, I just don't. I really want to chop this up, but I also like it the way it is. But let's just see. So another one of my favorite parts of this episode were Marlo taking the boys over to see Sonya and Ross. I do not give a damn what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. Ross is one of the best husbands on here. And I know I missed this episode, but you know what he did a couple weeks ago when he told them, chill out, we're talking to my wife in the old kind of way. And Sheree was like, well, that's her husband. Like, what you thought he was going to do? To me, I know y'all going to say, well, he needs to stay out of woman's business and all stuff like that. I'm with him 100%. Y'all better shut the fuck up about mine. I don't give a damn. We in here, we'll fight. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta protect your people. And I feel like Kenya kind of was a little bit sensitive about that. And I know I'm kind of backpedaling a bit, but I'm saying all that to say, you could tell he's such a good guy. Even him doing that for the boys, to me, was just so sweet and loving. And like, that's what you need. You need a village. You know what I mean? And it was just good. It's nice to see them back. I do think it's weird that Marlo would send them away and then bring them back and then put them on TV. Everybody has that question. And I think it's weird too, if we're being honest. But I just, you know, she's probably the best option for them and for their safety and everything like that. And she's not a mother, and she said that. And that shit is hard. That shit is hard. You know what I mean? But I do agree with Kandi when she said, well, you shouldn't have took him if you wasn't going to keep him. And that's the mammy tapping truth, okay? Now, let me tell y'all who I'm tired of. And I done said it, and I'm going to say it again. Drew. I want to like Drew. I think she's a beautiful girl. Hell, I even think sometimes she's right. Especially when it comes to some of the shit Sanya be doing. I be thinking she's right sometimes. But she's not a good apple. I don't care. She's not a good apple. I do not care. And I don't care what she does. I'm not with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not with it. I love to put a braid in, y'all. I don't know what that's about. But she is really, I should have did this one last. I like this. This is almost feels like human hair, y'all. I'm getting distracted. This is good. Do I want to cut the bang? I should cut it a little bit, but I really don't want to. Now, here we go. Drew got her mama at the house because, you know, her boot all fucked up and everything. The baby can't walk. And her husband, Ralph, is writing a book about being a stepfather, which I think is like really great. And I think that also the explanation, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm going to say it anyway. The explanation he gave about not adopting Josiah made a lot of sense to me. It's funny, I have somebody very close to me going through something very similar. And, I mean, the father, it's very similar. Let me say that. It's very similar. I was going to say the difference, but the reality is there is no difference. And the mother is just like, I just don't want this man to be the father. Like, he's just not a good father, and I don't feel like he should have any rights to my kid. And I think that's where Drew is coming from. Like, if I have to pick my father, the father of my child, it wouldn't be him, even though I did pick him to be the father of my child. But now, if I got, you know, any power over it, it ain't gonna be him. And I think that's what she's saying. You know what I mean? I don't think she's articulating it well, but I also think that he made a very valid point when he said, like, listen, I know what the man want to be in the kid life. I can't be the one who say no. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all, good night. Is it wiggy? Because it's not wiggy to me. Bitch, this is cute. I'm going to sit with her for a second or two. So, I really do love that, again, you know, that he is wanting to take on the responsibility of Josiah, and he has for so long. But I do respect the fact that he doesn't feel like they need to move forward with the adoption because Josiah has a dad. I think that that's a big deal, and that's like something that's kind of missing here, and that's she's trying and coming around to. But I'm just like, you know, Drew is going to be on here next season, and honestly, I advocate for that. If I'm being honest, I do think she should be on here. I think we got to get back to the housewife aspect of this. Like, if you look at any other franchise, a lot of these women, most of the women on the cast are married, and then it's like, you know, a couple single girls or girls who have been divorced. And I really want us to get back to the opposite, the other side of that with the husbands, because like even Married to Medicine, you know, I think it's so much fun because the husbands are involved too. You know what I mean? So, or Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Even though that's wild, child. That's a good one too. If y'all ain't watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, y'all need to go back and check that out. So we move on, and one of the biggest things, another big highlight of this episode was Kenya Moore getting into CVS 5,000 stores. I believe she was there before, wasn't she? Or was she at Sally's? The point is that she is there now, honey, and 5,000 stores is nothing to fret about. I love that everybody came and wanted to show support and everything. I even love, this is why I like seeing her. She's annoying. But this is why I love seeing her. Even when Drew showed up, saw her struggling with her bag and the rose, she went and grabbed her bag, let her give the rose. That to me is nice. Like, you could tell that she might have been annoyed by some things. She may not be able to articulate fully what she wants to say, but she's not trying to be malicious towards Drew. At least I don't think so. What y'all think? Let's stand and tell me what y'all think. So, y'all, this ain't cute. Y'all know I love a braid, but I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I'm a low bang kind of bitch. Like, some people like I'm like up here. No, I'm a low bang bitch. Like, cover my eyes. You know what I mean? So I really did enjoy that. Why is Apollo in this fashion show? Why is Apollo in the fashion show but Phaedra not on the show? Why is Kandi not clapping for Apollo when he walks down the aisle? Wasn't you the one who had his stuff stored at your house? I thought y'all was cool. What happened to that? Ain't that the hill you wanted to die on when your girlfriend was going through something and you wanted to keep her ex-husband's stuff at your house so it wouldn't get seized? Huh? So Apollo's in the show. Don't get me wrong. I actually really do like. I don't give a damn. Apollo is a scammer, and that is terrible. But I also really like him. I don't know what it is. Could it be his looks? Maybe it's his looks, but I like him. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. That's my truth. Okay. But I do think that, you know, he was a good addition. I do think that he was a good addition. And how scared were y'all that she wasn't going to make it? Child, Sheree. I'm like, Sheree, don't do this again. We don't have no time for this. We just don't. We just don't. Don't set us up for another thing. We do not want to be bothered with that. You know what I mean? And I felt like if she was going to not follow through with She About Sheree, child, she could not handle it. She might as well just had not been on the show. But she knew that. She knew that. That's why she made it work out. I'm telling y'all. That's why. Turn around. You see my tracks? Now, let me give you the full curl. Okay. So let's go into talking about the fashion show. Like, I just want to move right on into it. Wait a minute. Let's bust back. Do y'all know what bothered me about this episode was not just, ooh, y'all see me? Was not just Mama Joyce and the whole, you know, talking about Todd, but why did she say the whole thing about Riley? Oh, Riley need to get the most. She don't benefit from having a father. Oh, I did not like that. Now, to be clear, Riley is the oldest. So she's probably going to get more. She's probably going to get hers sooner any damn way, right? We already know that. She's benefited from it now. But for you to, it almost like creates a culture of pitting the kids against each other. And I don't like that. I don't like that. You can still see my little thing, but I don't care. If we put it on the bank unit. I didn't like that at all. And it almost was like, and I understand what she's trying to do. Like, she's trying to protect them. But it almost made me feel she don't feel the same way about Todd's kids as she do about Riley. And I do not. And maybe, and y'all explain it to me. Because I don't understand that dynamic, if I'm being honest. But somebody might understand where she's coming from. Like, as like a, you know, a grandmother or a mother who, you know, sees children being raised a certain way or doesn't have the same opportunities as their siblings. You might feel like, oh, okay, like, no, like, she should get a better opportunity or she should have more, get more because, you know, she doesn't have the resources or her other parent doesn't have the resources. You know what I mean? It might be something to that, but I don't fucking know, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit of an ounce. All right, I know y'all ready to talk about it. Tyrone shows up. Tyrone showed up, y'all. Y'all there? Tyrone was here. Was y'all there? Tyrone was there. Bored. But do you want to know what I did like about the whole Tyrone thing showing up? So Apollo was there, and Apollo kind of pulled him to the side like, what's up, what's good, whatever the case may be. Not to say that Apollo got room to speak. I'm not saying that. But what I will say is, I enjoyed that he even said something to him. Oftentimes, I find that men defend other men's reason to be wrong, right to be wrong. And sometimes that's okay, right? And sometimes you just gotta be like real. Why I look like the Joan from The Incredibles? It's The Incredibles, right? But sometimes I feel like you gotta be like really honest with your people, like especially black men. Like if more black men held more black men accountable, we would not be having a table conversation. We would not be who bringing what to the table, who doing this, who doing that. We wouldn't be doing all that. We wouldn't have it. I just really do believe that because it's like, oh my God, y'all. And just like that, I'm Dora the Explorer. And just like that. I just feel like, you know, it was really nice to see a black man protect a black woman, I feel like, in that moment. Despite the fact he might not have protected his own kids and his own black woman at the time. But y'all picking up what I'm putting down, right? People change. People change. Now, Tyrone come through. He don't want to say I'm sorry or anything. How y'all feel about that? I just feel like people be real life narcissists. Real life. Now, Marlo said something telling. She said, you know, Sheree was with him when he had money. He ain't got no more money, so leave him alone. Do y'all think that's the case? Do y'all think Sheree was with him because she knew he was a scammer from way back and was like with him for what he could provide? Do y'all think that's it? I'm not convinced it's not it. I'm not convinced it's not it. Y'all, $20 damn. I think this was less than $20. But if it is $20, what's $20? This little piece got to be a little bit shorter. Y'all. Okay. So the fashions come down the aisle. They came down and made me tap my aisle. Sheree got it all together at the last minute, which I love. And she had all 24 pieces. When I mean, I was very, very, very impressed. Now, the girls are saying some of this is Shein. I'm not saying that. The girls are saying that. Now, I don't shop Shein or Shine. It's a little too fast fashion for me, if I'm being honest. I'm really, the kind of fast fashion I'm into is a little bit more quality. And Shein just don't make the cut for me. And I be wanting to, because I love a little $8.99 dress. It's just, I just can't bring myself to do it. Because I've shopped there before and didn't love the quality. Maybe like once. If I'm not giving Dora, I should cut the bangs a little bit more, shouldn't I? Yes, I know. I'm a kitchen beautician. I know. So, we get to the fashion show. Everybody is at the fashion show, which I love. We saw Deshaun Snow, who looked phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal with the shortcut. We saw Lisa. Lisa was there. Quad was there. Dr. Jackie was there. Tyrone was there. Okay, he ended up showing up. I actually really did love the houndstooth suit. I thought he looked fly as hell now. I just really was very proud of Sheree. I think that it was such a big feat for her. She needed to do it. I love that they dropped the collection right after the show. Like the site loved that. Like big loved. I think that she really did the thing. I think she really did the thing. But did y'all peep her daughter in the audience? That's a bad motherfucker right there. She really has beautiful, beautiful children, y'all. And that oldest is stunning. Like, just a good-looking girl. You know what I mean? I just really enjoyed this episode because it felt communal. To me, it's so funny. It took all season. I don't know if y'all noticed that. It took all season for it finally to feel cohesive. And now it feels like it makes sense to me. Like, I feel like in the beginning, I felt like Marlo was trying too hard. It was too much going on. It was arduous. Drew was doing too much. But it was like, as we got but Drew had on too much makeup. Too much makeup. And I'm a bitch who, sometimes I can't even tell I'm putting on too much makeup and it just happened. When I'm done, I'm like, damn, I didn't even mean to do all that. So I get it, but it's just a little too cakey. But I thought that it was just a really good fucking episode for them. I felt like this is what I wanted it to feel like all season. Like, I wanted it to feel fun. I wanted it to feel like communal, like the girls get along. But also like it's a little shady. You know what I mean? Like, we got a little shade brewing and stuff around here. But it's not like a big deal. And I think that that's the difference between the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast. I've been really looking at this. Only now is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills getting to be more real, right? So they're coming closer to Atlanta, and I think Atlanta needs to come a little bit closer to them. And what I mean is, I don't need it to be all real. We like when y'all get along. I don't know, do y'all like it when they get along? Because I like it when they get along. I like it better when they fighting, because to me, I don't like to see women like that. So I like to see women having a good time, enjoying each other. It could be shady, but it don't got to be a thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they were giving us this episode. But Dwight, first of all, Sheree started 2 hours late, and Dwight was like, I am ready to go. And just as shady as ever. Didn't he look unimpressed? Is it me? Did he look unimpressed? Fascinating. Just fascinating. Well, Neil Sheree is with Martell. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Sonya doesn't have an IUD, okay? Which I'm excited for her. I hope her and Ross. I love Ross. And I'm going to tell you why they're going to bring Sonya and Ross back. Y'all might not like Sonya. They're bringing Sonya and Ross back because she's married. And I hope they loop. Do I like Manetta like that? I like Manetta, but we didn't get a lot from her. And it really is giving, because she's so close to Kandi, I don't know that I love that idea. I don't know that I love that idea. And it's primarily because I like it better when people come in and they don't. I mean, we do love a Lisa and Ayan though, don't we? I love Lisa and Ayan. But I think Moneta and Kandi would give something like that, but it wouldn't have the same je ne sais quoi. It wouldn't have that. It wouldn't have that. And I feel like it would be off a bit. It would be off a bit. And that's the only thing I'm not. I can't believe I just threw these up on my head like hats. This is done. Like, I could press this down, but I almost don't want to. I don't want to do nothing to her. I know I'm all over the place, but this looks too good, y'all. But I really just, I don't know. I just feel like having Moneta on there is going to make too much of like an alliance. And I think some way, somehow, Kandi is going to begin to retreat because she has her person. Does that make sense? Personality-wise, I think she'll retreat. And we're kind of getting her kind of out there and living a life. And we're getting Kenya on a different way. I've been loving watching Kenya recently. She genuinely looks happy. This is the first time I've ever thought Kenya looked happy. In all the seasons we've seen her on Real Housewives of Atlanta, this is the first season I've seen her smile, and I thought, damn, she mean that. She mean that. You know what I mean? So that's even beautiful to watch, because y'all know I don't even like her black ass. But now I feel like me and her could be girlfriends. So hey, Kenya, girl. You know what I mean? But I really, oh, you know what else? That motherfucking outfit that Marlo Hampton had on to the fashion show was fire. I don't give a damn what nobody say with the blonde hair and the animal print. Oh my God. Oh! I'm not even a girl that really love a jumpsuit, because I got like, first of all, it ain't even about my midsection. I'm pissy. That's my truth. My truth is I have to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. There. I said it. I can't wear jumpsuits. I actually cannot wear jumpsuits. I cannot do them. I barely can do bodysuits. And that's my truth, okay? My sister got me a 5 high. I said, girl, how am I supposed to pee in this thing? You know what I mean? I got to take it all. I'm supposed to pee in this. So, you know, but I thought she looked like absolute perfection. So did Kandi. So did Kenya. So did Sonya. Looked on point. That's it. I know it's other people, but that's it. Now, I don't know what you guys thought. I'm very excited for the reunion. All I'm gonna say is this. We saw the clip for the reunion, right? What I already don't like is the hair flipping in Sonya's face. So I'm putting that out there right now. I don't like it. And I hope Sonya did her studying so she could read that bitch for self. I hope Sonya sat somewhere, rehearsed her lines, so she could come into this reunion and get that bitch together. She's not going to, but I did hope that for her. I did hope that for her, I'm going to be honest. So, this is Rumi at 10 inches. The texture of this hair is perfect. The texture of this hair for $20? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm impressed. Impressed. Did I say I'm impressed? For under $20? Let me turn around. Y'all let me know if y'all can see my tracks. Yes, I got my hair in a ponytail, so you might see a hump in the bump back there. But this one is in 10 inches, and I like it. I think it's the perfect length. I think she's sexy. She doesn't look wiggy at all. The cap is a little snug, I think. No, I got some room in here. It's some room in there. It's fine. It's big head friendly. I didn't Wakanda Forever this one at all. That's why I was saying a little snug. But she fits very well, okay? And I got a little room behind the ear that I could probably like pull down. You know what I mean? Over my ear. I'm feeling it. I don't know what y'all think, but I'm feeling it. I know I'm in HD now. Or 4K now, so I got to get my life together, child. Y'all, I'm looking at all my imperfections like, this is why the bitches be getting work done, y'all. Oh my God, this is why they be getting work done. Oh, am I burnt? I'm sunburnt. Y'all see my sunburn? Oh, it's bad, too. Oh, I'm peeling. Well, if you have not already, do me a favor. Subscribe to this Mimi Tatum channel. I'm Intisar. Come back. Join me again. Hang out with me, okay? And I'll see you beautiful mother jumpers on the other side. I can't wait for the reunion. Bye.